Hello guys, today in this tutorial I will show you how you can do this pretty nice and clean eSport Invest Google Sheets tool, and the informations of course in this Google Sheets tool, they're live. I just thought that I choose the topic now for esports, and in this tool there is a bunch of esport stocks already integrated, which I think they are pretty hot nowadays. So if you just choose this go this drop down, you can easily choose one of the hottest esports stocks, and with this you can make your own portfolio as an and make an overview, so you can always follow what's happening in this area. If you don't know which esports are the ticker is, so you can just choose here, and this part of the tool always will show you which is the name of the esports stock. The second thing what I want to show you on this tool is the backend, because this is the front end. So this is the part what are you always see, and in the backend you can just do a kind of calculation. So we need to have these kind of calculations for the front end tile, from the front end part. The other thing is that we can also do this whole Google sheet in a Google site, and I already prepared that for you, and you can have a nice whole view of the whole tool basically, and you can also integrate any other features on this. For example, I just integrated a live Yahoo Finance show, so you can always be up to date, not just with the eSport business, for example. And you can also yeah, just watch on this site the Yahoo Finance Live, and you can do it openly. That means that everybody can see it on the internet, or you can just use it for your own as a closed or there's just a closed base, and you can just also see always the on your smartphone, for example. It depends on, of course, what your use case is. You can also download the Google Sheets and the Google Sites part from my Patreon page. You can find the link in the description box below. On my Patreon page, I always update and upload new Google Sheets and any kind of tools. So if you subscribe it, you can be up to date, and you can download it from there. So you don't need to do it your own. You can also download the whole solution from my Patreon page. You can find the link under the video in the description box. Okay, so let's jump into the tutorial part. So at first, I would like to show you how you can do this part of the whole table. So first of all, we need to make a new spreadsheet. And after when this new spreadsheet is done, I just so first of all, I don't want to take a lot of time to design. You can design it your own how you want. It depends on what your taste. So the tickers, quantity, price, and portfolio, I just copied already. We don't want to waste a lot of time to write them. And yes, so the first thing that we want to do this drop down menu. So how we can do that? It's easy. Just go here, right click, that's validation, In the dot validation, in this part, you just need to choose a list of items. Okay, so in the list of items, we need to write the tickers that we want to have in our list. I just put some of them, not the whole list, just some of them, as I told, that you can see how the process how it works. Okay, so now we just put it there, and as you see, we have the list with some of the tickers. Of course, the quantity, I would say, let's make it also with the drop-down menu, because my opinion is that if you use the top-down quantity, you can do it also. How much do you want? So the numbers is basically you can do it 1 million or something. But I think it's better as a user basically. So it's I prefer that. But of course, if you don't want to have it, you can just leave it. So it depends on you, of course. Okay, list of items: 1, 2, 3, 4, and you need to always just do the comma in between. As you see, we have also the quantity here and the price. Okay, so now we're on the price side, and now we can use the Google Finance. And the Google Finance will deliver the live data. What's the actual price of this stock? Okay, so you just put in Google Finance here and choose the ticker. The ticker is important because when you just put the name of the stock, so the Google Finance tool doesn't know the name. So we need to use tickers now. And yes, so we just give the A4, and after we write here price. Enter. And as you see, there was this loading, so the live informations came into the Excel sheet tool, and this is the live price. Okay, so we want also to have the portfolio value. So how much is exactly the how worth it just our portfolio with this stock. So all we have to do is just to multiply the quantity with the price, what we have. So just choose just quantity, yes, and multiply it with the price. Enter. Okay, and the capitalization. The capitalization, there is also a function in the Google Finance function. So all we have to do is just to use the ticker, and you write it market cap, and it's billion. So we also need to divide with the billion, because then if we don't, there will be a big number here. Okay, sorry, I forget to put the comma at the end of the market cap. There was a problem. Okay, so the syntax was a problem. We need to put here a comma, and after divide it with a billion. Okay, so we want to have more. So basically, if you want to put various stocks in our portfolio, of course, we need to drag down this, And as you see now, we have the opportunity just to put some others information and other stocks into our portfolio. So we can just delete it, this part. Okay, so um, the next part, we want to implement the charts. So these both of the two charts. How we do it? Okay, so for the first chart, we go here to insert chart, and here we just use this 3D pie chart. Okay, after we have this, all we have to do is just come to the value and no, sorry, so cancel, select the range. We want to use this, so the tickers first of all, okay, and as a value we want to have the portfolio value and click OK. So, and after it we have this not chart. So every so we can it basically just visualized how big is how big is our stock portfolio and which part of the stock portfolio, which part take of it. Okay. So the next chart, what we want to integrate in our Google Sheet will be a stock chart. So we have a different kind of views on our portfolio. So let's just go here, insert, chart, and we just want to choose the stacked column chart. Okay, so it's already there. And yeah, we just move it to here. Okay, first of all, come here, tickers, and the other series we just use our portfolio values. Okay, and as you see, we already got it. And if we just change our portfolio data, see it also changes and updated the whole charts. Of course, you can just style the whole chart as you want. I leave it on you. Also this chart, how as you want to choose the individual background color, for example, chart border color, and so on and so forth. Just do it like this, for example, also as to give a nice background. Yeah. Okay, so don't waste any time to design it, because what we want to have is basically the function of this whole tool. So let me just jump in on that part, so the company infos. As I already mentioned, if you just choose one of the ticker, it will be also showed what's the whole name of the stock, and how many change the how much change does it made this stock, and how many percentage was the changing in 5 days, how many percentage was the change does it change in 10%, and does a signal hold, buy or sell. Okay, so I'll jump back. So we make a place for the name. do it one cell here, and the other part will be the displayer of the whole name. Let's just also do it as a drop-down menu. Okay. And now we will use here for the displayer also a Google function. Google Finance. Here you are. First the name. And between these, we just put in name. And as you see, Activision Blizzard in this case. So make a little bit bigger. Centralized. And put it in the middle. Okay. So that will be the name part. So as the next step, I want to copy this part to save a little time. And design a little bit. Okay, so for these informations, we need to set up the backend tile part. And yes, so I will do it. No, you can, of course, you can do it as a new tab. So just right click on here. Oh, sorry, here. Add a new sheet, and after it will create a new tab. And you can put the whole backend logic also here, but I will put in this side of this sheet because you can better follow the whole logic. And of course, after if you're finished, you can also just hide it. I will show you how you can hide it. Okay, so first we need to do this part of the backend. Let's just put it here. But first, I copy the text informations here. Okay, so we put the ticker, which we have here. Just click on this field, enter, and as you see, it's always changing if you change the drop-down menu, and it's updated. Okay. Signal. I also correct. Let's just do, first of all, the price. We also use your Google Finance function. Okay, so now we have the price. For the change percentage, we can also use Google Finance function. Just choose the ticker and use the function change PCT. And because it's a percentage, we also need to divide with 100. So we get the number. We can also jump to the 52-week low function. Google Finance, ticker. We use this low 52. Okay, and we have 100 here with this ticker or with the stock. And we also want to have the highest point. And we just do high 52. Oh, sorry, I just forgot Google Finance ticker high 52. It is L8. We don't need this M. Error. Okay, what's the problem? Oh yeah, I think. Okay, so now it's good. So this is the 52-week high, so the highest value. And we want to get the target buy. So which is the target when we can buy the stock. So for the target buy, we get the 52-week high minus 52-week low, multiply with 0.5, and we add the 52-week low. Okay, so let's just check it. Okay, it should be good. And yeah, and we have the target buy. Next step is the target sell. So for the target sell, the whole concept is basically the same as by target buy. Difference is that in between is that we use here not 0.5, but we use 0.85. And this is the target sell point. Okay, so the next one, we will do the change. So the change in percent. We can basically just easily get the value what we have here, and we have change. Now, okay, yes. Why are in this part and also in this part why are you see these values two times? Yes, because as I told you, can put the whole thing into this backend, or you can also get the value from this backend. So that's one way how you can do that, or yeah, you can just easily put here on the front end, so in the front end part, and just hide the whole thing. So yeah, like this. You see? So the information and everything, the calculation will be there, but yeah, nobody will see them. But of course, as I told, you can just use the backend version how you want. But now, as I told, I just put everything here because yeah, just for the tutorial. Okay, the next thing what we want to do is the 5 days. So the change in 5 days in percent. So first of all, to do this, we need an information for the last 5 days. How we can do that? Use Google Finance also. put this information with the price. So first of all, the Google Finance, get the price. You can also get the price here, but I like this way. And we say workday, and we want to say today. So we have today and back to 5 days minus 5. And here is it. So we have the price 5 days before. And we want to know what's the difference between today and 5 days before in percentage. And to calculate this information, we say price. We index it, index. Days part of the table. 2 and 2. Yes, so we get that. For the 10 days, basically we can copy. We can basically use this formula, and all we have to do just change the minus 5 to minus 10 because we want to know what's happened 10 days before. So what's the data? So for the 10 days, the logic is the same as by the 5 days percent. All we have to do, we just need to choose not this table, but this table. So we use this table for the 10 days because we want to know because we want to use the data from 10 days before. Okay, so we need the price. We index it. Index, okay. And after we use this table as I told. 2, 2. So we indexed 1, 2, 2. And yes, so we get the data also for the 10 days. Okay, so what's next? The next is the signal. Okay, so the signal we need for the signal we need data. Let me see. For the signal. Oh, okay. So to calculate the signal, which can help us to make a decision, is it should we hold, buy, or sell the stock? We need this informations and how we calculate it because these are every the prices for every day in the last year, I would say. So it's a pretty lot of data. So let's just check it. Okay, so we also want to follow the logic as we used it before for the 5 and 10 days, but we just use it for the last. So we want to get every price of the stock for every day before 250 days. Okay, so we check every day, and these days are till 250 days. So basically 1 year, I could say. Okay, so go back and let's calculate here. Okay, so how can we do this? We also use here Google Finance, and we can just use this ticker. We say price. Of course, you can hold this one. It depends on you. I like it better in this way. Price, we say workday. You say from today minus 250 as a 250 days before today and today. Okay, and okay. That's just one price. Why? Okay, so I just deleted and I just get the whole logic from here because there is something wrong with the syntax, but the logic must be good. Okay, so all we have to do here just to get the ticker and boom. Yes, we have every price for every day in the last 250 days. Really nice. So we can just jump into the signal part. So for the signal part is a little bit tricky, I would say, but it's not so hard also. So we just need to make an if statements here, a lot of if statements. I just start with is blank, and we need to have the ticker, and after just empty if. So we say if the price is lower than, so if this price lower than the target sale, then we will say sell. And if the target price, so if the price now is bigger than the target buy, then buy and else hold. So okay, I hope you understand, but if you don't understand, don't worry. You will understand when I write the statements. So if we just say price bigger than target sell, then sell. And if price, oh, it's a little bit tricky. Price, poof. If price lower than target buy, buy. Else, so we don't write here as in the normal JavaScript code else. We just hold, or we just write hold, and it will be automatically hold if the both of them are not true. Okay, and as we see here, it's stay here hold. And we can also just copy the information from this part. Okay. And last but not least, we want to put this very nice chart also in our tool. So all we have to do here, we just need to code Sparkline, and we get the whole information here, what we have in the last 250 days. Okay, and enter. Okay, and as you see, this makes us a very nice chart. And let's just customize a little bit. Just put in one line so we have a little bit bigger now. And just give some color. Nice. Let's just also centralize these informations also to have a better overview. No, what's happening? Ah, okay, sorry. It's already there. Really nice. This one. And yes. So guys, that's all. We are done. Lastly, we can also just hide this or just put into in a new tab in a backend sheet if you want. But I want just hide the whole informations now so we don't see them. Let's put it white. Go back. Okay, it's already white. Oh, white. Okay, nice. Okay, so that's it. And we have a really nice tool now. So we can just play with it. Okay guys, I just want to say thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. You can also download all the sheets what I have on Patreon, and the link is in the description. See you later.